Hey, what you say, food family? Mike here, and welcome back to the channel for another great culinary adventure. Today's video, we're going to be trying our hand at making a viral internet recipe, secret ingredient, lemon chicken. But that's not all, folks, because we're going to be cooking our chicken 3 different ways to find out which method produces the most delicious secret ingredient lemon chicken there is. So whether you enjoy trying viral internet recipes, or just want to learn a new simple recipe to feed your family this week, stick around and I'll show you how it's done. Let's get cooking. Alright folks, we'll get today's secret ingredient lemon chicken started by seasoning our chicken itself. Now, as you see in front of me here, I got 3 chicken breasts, nothing fancy about that. But like I said in the introduction, we're going to be cooking this recipe 3 different methods to find out which one makes the best chicken. So, with one of my breasts, we're going to be cooking it sous vide and finishing it off with a pan sear. You may not have the sous vide equipment, so for the second breast, we're going to be cooking it in the air fryer. And finally, we'll use our third breast. We'll be cooking that in the oven, just baking it like normal chicken, because as you all know, chicken breasts tend to get overcooked and dried out very fast. So not only will this recipe tell us which way is the best, but for any chicken recipe you're cooking, we'll know whether sous vide, air fryer, or simply oven-baked chicken makes the best chicken breast for your dinner. Now, that being said, we'll get today started by seasoning our chicken. I'm just going to do a basic salt, pepper, and some granulated garlic. So we'll get these seasoned on both sides, come back, and finish making the marinade for our secret ingredient lemon chicken. Alright folks, you saw right there, we got our salt, pepper, and granulated garlic seasoned on both sides of our chicken. Use as much or as little as you like. I'm a big garlic fan, so I went heavy with my granulated garlic. Next thing we need to add to our secret ingredient lemon chicken is some lemon itself. Now, we're going to be using the lemon zest. That is the most powerful, flavorful part of the lemon. So, we're going to take our microplane. This is real simple, folks, but a lot of people mess it up. Right here, we're going to take your thumb, grab the base of your lemon, and we're just going to rake this across, just like that. And we'll go all the way around, get as much lemon zest as we can, and it should all end up in here. You don't want to grate it like this, like a lot of people do. These are made like this for a reason. Pull it across, it'll pile up in here, and then we can evenly disperse it over our chicken. Alright, as you can see, we went all the way around the lemon, completely used the whole thing. Do not throw this away. We're going to use the rest of it later on just as a seasoning, the lemon juice itself. But for right now, we got 2 teaspoons of lemon zest out of that 1 lemon. That's pretty good, folks. So let's sprinkle this on top of our chicken quick. And then we're going to be placing this in a baggie for the marinade, so you don't have to worry about spreading it too evenly because it's all going in the bag. We'll just go ahead and knock it on there. Smells so citrusy and lemon in here right now. It's amazing. Alright, since it's all over my fingers, we'll just go ahead, transfer this straight to our baggie. The marinade is going to be the same for our lemon chicken today. We're just cooking it 3 different ways to find out which one is best. Alright folks, I got my hands cleaned up. Went ahead, sliced our lemon in half. Let's go ahead and add that juice. And pro tip here, when you want to juice a lemon, take your tongs, place it right between like that. You can really squeeze and get that extra lemon juice out of there. Now, like I said earlier, this is secret ingredient lemon chicken. We got our lemon in there, we got our lemon zest, salt, pepper, granulated garlic. How are we going to marinate this chicken to add some more flavor to it? Well, I'll tell you how. We're going to add some Sprite. Now, obviously, 7-Up will also work here. We're looking for a lemon lime soda, folks. We're going to take about half of this Sprite and hopefully not blow it up all over the place. Just pour this right in our bag. We're going to be saving the rest of this for our sauce, so do not get rid of this. Just throw it in the fridge for now. As well, we're going to put our chicken in the fridge, let that marinate, 4 to 6 hours. I'm going to let mine go overnight. We'll come back tomorrow and start cooking our lemon chicken 3 different ways: sous vide, air fryer, and the oven. We'll also make that sauce. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back. Our chicken is marinated overnight in that Sprite, lemon zest, and lemon juice solution. It is ready to go. I've got one of the chicken breasts here already vacuum sealed, ready to be cooked sous vide. Now we're going to be cooking this today 149 degrees for 2 hours. That's not going to fully cook it through, but we are going to finish it with a pan sear. So that will get it up to 165 degrees, perfect to eat. So when we come back, we'll make the sauce for our chicken today, and we'll get the other 2 pieces in the oven and the air fryer. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back. Our chicken is cooked in the sous vide water bath, 2 hours, 149 degrees. It is ready to go. I'm just going to leave it in there for right now so we can turn our attention to making the sauce for our secret ingredient lemon chicken. We're going to start out today by melting a stick of butter in our pan. We're going to add our minced garlic to that, let that saute for about a minute or two, become fragrant, start to smell good, and then we're going to deglaze our pan with that Sprite we use in our marinade. That's the rest of the bottle of that Sprite. Once we get that pan deglazed, we're going to go in, add our chicken stock, some lemon juice, get that up to a simmer, start to be a low rolling boil just about, and then we're going to emulsify in our heavy cream. We got to whisk that, keep whisking it so it all comes together, otherwise it'll separate and you're not going to have a good sauce. And then we'll finish that off with some parsley, of course. So I'm going to go ahead, cut away, we'll make our sauce, and when we come back, we'll get our other 2 chicken breasts in the oven and in the air fryer, and while those are cooking, we can pan sear that one we got cooked sous vide, so stay tuned. Alright folks, as you saw in that previous clip, it only took 5 or 6 minutes to bring that sauce together. I went ahead and just transferred that to the stove behind me, got that on low just to keep it warm. In the meantime, I've got my oven preheating to 425 degrees, and I got my next 2 chicken breasts ready to cook. So we're going to take one of these, put it in the oven, 425 degrees, 18 minutes. The other one will be going in the air fryer, 360 degrees for 18 minutes. So I'll get these cooked and put in the oven in the air fryer. When we come back, we'll saute off the sous vide cooked chicken. Just going to do a quick, easy flour breading and then pan sear that on both sides to finish that off. Get that up to 165 degrees internal. Alright folks, you saw in the previous clips, we got all our chicken finished cooking. It is plated up, looking delicious. I put that sauce in there, finished it off with some fresh parsley. Smelling absolutely amazing in here. We pan seared off our sous vide chicken about 5 or 6 minutes per side. The air fryer chicken, 360 degrees, 18 minutes. And the oven, 425 degrees for 18 minutes. Now you can choose which method you want to use at home. They all turned out looking great. The time will depend on the size and thickness of your chicken breast, of course. You may need a couple more minutes or a couple less, so use a thermometer and check the temperature. 165 degrees. You want to pull these things out about 160 to 162 because there will be a few degrees of carryover. That being said, let's give these things a taste test and see how they turned out. Now, the oven-baked chicken doesn't have much of a crust on it, but it's still looking real juicy. The air fryer chicken's got a nice, hard, crispy exterior, but still looking juicy inside as well. And of course, that pan-seared chicken breast, nice heavy crust with that butter that got browned in the pan. Ooh, I'm ready for that one. So we'll start with the oven baked piece of chicken here. I'll grab one from the middle, and I've already put the sauce and some fresh parsley on there just to make it look pretty. And you can see there, this thing is still nice and juicy, nice, moist, and tender. All right, folks, that oven baked chicken is so juicy and delicious. Perfect mouthfeel. Cooked fully through, but still a lot of moisture in there. Really good, and that lemon really comes through. I'm not a huge lemon fan, but this is about how I'd say it's perfect. Just a nice flavor to it. You got a little bit of that lime flavor in there too from that Sprite. It's lemon lime soda. So that being said, let's try our air fryer chicken. That's the one I think I'm going to prefer the most, but we'll see. Let me grab a piece from the middle here. Again, nice and juicy. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, folks. That right there is absolutely amazing. Crisp outside. It sealed all that moisture in. The air fryer is great for that. Perfectly cooked. Don't know what else to say, really. I mean, it's just that good, folks. Finally, let's dig into our pan-seared one. Put a nice, crispy butter coating on the outside. Just plain flour. Obviously, you could have seasoned the flour, but no real need here. We want the lemon flavor to come through. Again, look how juicy and crisp that one's looking. I really thought the air fryer chicken was going to take the win here today, but that pan-seared sous vide chicken, hands down, absolute winner. So delicious. That little light coating of flour and that butter sear on the outside takes it to a whole nother level. That's a nice brown butter kind of nutty flavor, and then you get that lemon and lime coming through from the marinade and the lemon zest and everything. Oh man, this meal is to die for, folks. You could pair this with some mashed potatoes, some fresh veggies. You can really do anything with it. And of course, if you're cooking at sous vide, you can prep a bunch of chicken in advance, pull it out of the fridge, and just do that pan sear to serve it for dinner at night. Perfect way to cook this stuff, but I know everybody doesn't have sous vide equipment, so like I said, air fryer is absolutely amazing if you want a crispy exterior, and that oven baked chicken, delicious as well. You could also just go ahead and finish that off in a pan sear as well and get that same crust, but folks, this one you really need to try. And if you want to make this recipe I cooked here today, be sure to check the link in the description below. That will send you to my website with the recipe card, the time, temperatures, everything you need to know to create this delicious secret ingredient, lemon chicken. If you like the video I made here today, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit that like button, folks. That tells YouTube and myself you really appreciate the content I'm producing for you on a weekly basis. I love cooking this sort of food, folks. It's my passion. Trying these new viral TikTok recipes or whatever, it's kind of new to me, but it's actually kind of fun today to experiment with a recipe and then cook it 3 different ways to see which method worked best. Like I said earlier, that sous vide is an amazing way to cook food, but if you don't have the equipment, air fryer and oven works just the same. It produces delicious meals, folks. So if you want to be notified the next time I put out another great video every Thursday, pretty much on par, but you know, things get in the way in life. Hit that notification bell. YouTube will send you a message so you don't miss a single bit of action. Other than that, folks, Mike here signing off. It's been a pleasure cooking for you once again. Until next time, just keep cooking.